have been here, and you're looking at this map and you're probably thinking, well, what on earth is he doing? Well, I'm looking at the map with both campaigns where they've said they've wanted to play. This is, of course, Trump versus Clinton. Let's scroll this up and select this. And of course, I've included states that are within 10% or were within 10% last election cycle. I'm going to go through and talk about why I'm going to be doing this and why it may appear on the surface that I have a pro-Trump bias. I'm going to again state that I'm a libertarian, and I'm actually, I think my mind's made up, and I will be voting for Johnson. So this is what I think the election is going to look like as of right now. And I'm going to again go through it. Oregon's going to go blue. I don't think that Trump can win it right now. And this is, of course, post-Brexit. I think Trump's going to gain a big advantage in the upcoming polls simply because he supports it and he wants to foster relations with Britain, not destroy them like our current president does. Because remember, Barack Obama did say that he was going to put the United Kingdom in the back of the line if they leave the European Union. So they called him on his bluff. Arizona and Utah are going to be red. I'm going to return to the swing states later. I'm going to go with the states that are just weird and will probably be safe. Honestly, I don't see a way that Clinton's going to expand the electoral map. I think the Romney map is going to hold up. So Trump has all the ground to gain. Connecticut's going to be blue. I don't see it going red this November. Not yet, at least. And let's go ahead and say the same thing about Wisconsin. Or not Wisconsin, Minnesota. Now we have the swing states plus Maine. Some people are saying Michigan, Wisconsin, those aren't swing states, but they are. Especially considering I was up in the region where my cursor is recently. They're swing states. These are swing states. Hell, Minnesota is a swing state at this point, in my opinion. But I was up in this area not too recently, but not so long ago that it's completely irrelevant. And I was getting a lot of pro-Trump vibe. We're going to go from, I don't want to go east to west. I want to go, let's go east to west. Maine, I'm still going to go with that congressional district going to Trump. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and say that if he wins that second congressional district, he's going to win New Hampshire, which of course has that whole free state project going on, which is, I don't want to say it's conservative leaning, but yeah. Libertarians like myself, we tend to not agree with a lot of the whole idea of wealth redistribution and forcing the government to make everyone, and forcing people to be equal. We're very much pro-individual. And that's kind of what's leading me to call that area that way. Then we come to Pennsylvania, Florida, Virginia. You know what? Let's resolve the West first. Nevada, maybe I jumped the gun. I'm going to call it the blue. Same with New Mexico, at least at this point. interesting one. I think I'm going to also call that one blue. Iowa, I think, is going to go red. It's just very much like these areas. The only reason it's gone blue, I think, is because of places like Des Moines. So now we get to these 6 states. Let me look at something, the math real quick. Trump would win just 3 most populous. Okay, if he were to win just the 3 most populous in this case, he would win. And same thing for Clinton. So they really only need 3. However, if they split the 2 most populous states, let's say like this, then Trump would need to get. Wow, Trump still only needs 3. Okay, if Florida goes blue, Trump would need to win every other vote. Okay. And I didn't include New York, even though I should have, but New York would go blue. And really, Trump's going to be trying to make progress in this area. Oh, whoops. Okay. And here's what I'm thinking, okay? I think he's going to pick up Florida. He's going to gain a lot of momentum there, especially if he decides to help out Rubio, which I'm almost certain he will. He's really going to do that simply because that's the smart thing to do. He'll get an ally in the Senate, all sorts of other good things there. I also think he's going to win Pennsylvania. And of course, if he wins Pennsylvania, he wins Ohio. And here's why. I think a lot of people are underestimating his appeal to people outside of Philadelphia. Okay. And if Pennsylvania goes blue, Philadelphia is the reason. And I think people underestimate, especially considering Brexit just happened, I think people underestimate how much the core of Trump's voter base despises being called what they have been for so long by the left. And in some ways, they've just given up trying to deny it, even though they aren't, because the left just doesn't listen. They keep portraying them as such. And honestly, I think that's actually going to drive his turnout, and I think he's going to actually sweep. No, I don't think he's going to sweep those states. Virginia, Wisconsin are too much, in my opinion. They're just too much to ask. But Michigan, no. Ohio, no. Pennsylvania, no. I think we'll wind up seeing a map like this in November. Perhaps Michigan or Pennsylvania, no. Those are 2 states I think I could get wrong. This electoral vote in Maine as well. But really, I think the ground, I think it's Trump's to lose, not Hillary's. I think Trump has the advantage. It's just that the polls are, in almost all cases, shifted plus 10 registered Democrats, which is a lot greater than the actual amount, which is closer to plus 4. according to Gallup. Now, I've looked at the simulator that 270 to win has, and I'm going to show you the two extremes. The extremes that this is the most extreme. I basically just flipped all states that could go, that the simulation is shown going, that could go for Trump. And this was what the map looks like if every vote that Trump could get in the simulation happened in one go. And now let's look at Clinton's. Yeah. So it could go vastly different ways. Now, I'm not declaring this a victory for Trump. But what I am saying is that it's extremely possible and that it is race to lose. And in the coming years, I think we're going to see kind of an alignment like this, potentially, with that slowly moving and that slowly moving, and these slowly moving in this direction. The future swing states, I think, are going to be I think that 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 these are going to be some of the future swing states with some of them leaning, some of them also. Let's go ahead and include Missouri in that. But yeah, I think this could happen, and eventually, I don't think Washington's going to start going that direction anytime soon. Colorado and Nevada as well. But it is interesting how the electoral map is starting to change. But it's not changing in favor of one party or the other. It's just shifting. But I think we could see something similar to this in November. Oh, that's really extra. Something similar to this is what I'm expecting. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.